Everybody put on your helmets. IQs are dropping in Washington, courtesy of Donald Trump's colossal stupidity. Someone ought to build a monument to that. And now it seems like one prominent Republican would probably vote for it. Who is he, and why is he suddenly breaking ranks to attack Trump's nincompoopery? Find out next, here on The David Reddish Show. Welcome to the show, everyone. I am David Reddish, reminding you, as always, to subscribe to our channel now. Also, I will be appearing at QCon in West Hollywood this weekend, so if you are in Southern California, come out and say hello. It's free to attend, and I would love to meet you. But okay, we have a lot to break down here, so let's get into it. As you may know, earlier this week, President Kankles announced he finally had a deal to end the Iran war, which he started. He claimed he signed it on Monday before revealing that he would sign it on Friday. Seriously, tell me what sense that makes. But an end to the war is a good thing, right? Well, this isn't exactly a treaty we are talking about. More like a memo. And earlier today, text of the memo, which Trump had not released to the public, leaked. Here's a full breakdown.
If I don't like it, if they don't behave, we'll go right back to dropping bombs right smack in the middle of their head.
President Trump with strong words if Iran doesn't comply with the memo of understanding the two nations reportedly reached this week. It's set to be signed Friday, but President Trump isn't promising anything until it happens.
We're going to see how it works out. So this is a memorandum of understanding, but it's a very strong one. This isn't just like a two-paragraph. This is a long, pretty detailed memorandum that goes into a regular contract. I would think they would do it. If they don't, then that's okay. We'll have to start the process again.
The president, who's at the Group of Seven summit in France, now revealing the agreement would reopen the Strait of Hormuz. It would ensure Iran never produces or procures nuclear weapons, and Iran would be rewarded with looser economic sanctions. But Iran and the U.S. seem to have different interpretations on the agreement, especially when it comes to Israel's occupation of southern Lebanon. Iran wants Israel to withdraw its forces, which are in Lebanon fighting Hezbollah, something Mr. Trump says he's spoken to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu about.
We have a little dispute over Lebanon. I say you can do a little softer touch, Bibi. You don't have to knock down a building every time somebody walks into it that's from Hezbollah.
So, just to reiterate, this is not an end to the war. It's not a peace treaty or even a real armistice. It's a memo extending the current ceasefire that leaves in question major sticking points like the future of Iran's nuclear program and Israel's ongoing attacks on Iran and Lebanon. It also cedes control of the Strait of Hormuz to the Iranians, who now want to collect fees from ships traversing it. Such a big win, right? Well, if none of it makes any sense to you, or it seems like Donald Trump is selling out the United States along with the rest of the world to Iran over a war he started and then lost, well, you're not alone. And now one Republican has come forward to denounce Trump over the memo. Enter Louisiana Senator Bill Cassidy, a prominent Republican who recently lost his primary to a Trump-backed candidate, thus placing his seat in danger of loss to the Democrats. Speaking to Nexstar News today, Cassidy did not hold back when unloading on Trump and blamed him for this massive embarrassment. Take a look.
The details that I've seen so far look awful. This will go down as the details that I've seen so far look awful. This will go down as a tremendous foreign policy blunder. Iran ends up stronger. Our allies in the region are weaker. And Iran has learned that if they're willing to grab that Strait of Hormuz and choke it off, they can get the Western world to dance to their tune. I think it's a deep mistake.
So what will you say to the administration in terms of stopping this?
I'm not sure. When the president went in, he suggested they had a plan to finish it in 4 to 5 weeks. It's clear that they don't have a plan. Or if this is the plan, it's not a very good plan. And that's because it's now been 5 months. So that's why I think Congress needs the ability to be fully briefed and to weigh in. Not to be told kind of top line what's going on, but to be fully briefed. And that's my goal right now. Let the American people, by their elected representatives, have input into what we're doing, because it's not going as we were promised that it would go.
You've now joined your colleagues on the other side when it comes to supporting the War Powers Resolution.
I'm trying to force the administration to talk to the American people. not to say they have an agreement but then withhold details for a number of days to let the furor die down, not attempt to distract attention by going on to something else. No, let's bring it up for a debate. And if this is the only vehicle I have to force the administration to be straight with the American people, then I'll take the vehicle that I have.
My beautiful viewers, is he wrong? Oh, and for further proof that this memo is non-binding and not an actual treaty, Trump has not even suggested Congress review or approve it, which is required by law for all treaties. Thus, what we have here is not an end to the war, but a public relations show designed to distract from the fact that Trump lost it and he does not know how to get out. He can say the Iranian military is decimated, but they will keep shooting down our aircraft. He can say the Israelis are complying, but they can still attack Lebanon. He can say anything he wants. But even his party cannot deny the truth anymore or stomach his lies. Oh, and by the way, this might be a good time to point out that Trump allowing Iran to charge fees of any kind or any kind of toll is a violation of international law. The Strait of Hormuz is international waters, and if the Iranians do it there, what's to stop them from doing it in, say, the Suez Canal? What's to stop China from doing it in Asian waters? And before you think that's not a big deal, consider what that will do to prices and to global commerce. Beautiful viewers, I once thought I would never live to see a bigger military debacle than the Iraq War, but I now stand corrected. This could be much worse, and I applaud Senator Cassidy for his candor. Now, see if the senator will do his job and stop Trump. Remove him from office and stop this insanity. This is the David Reddish Show.